Welcome back to sunny Belmont, New Hampshire. I'm your host, Nick Colarusso of Remodeling Deconstructed, and if you guys tuned in on the last episode, I was talking about taking this garage roof off and building basically full height walls and some massive living space up here. And if you step back and look at this, all I can say is our framer's been busy. In the course of about a week and a half, I've gone ahead and taken the existing roof structure off the house, and we have reframed from the ceiling up this almost 500 square foot addition. And what we're working on right now is a farmer's porch, which is going to tie this addition into the ground level and provide so much better access into the house. I could stand out here all day long and talk about the cool stuff on the outside, but let's bring you guys inside and show you what else we've been doing. So as you can see, no partition walls. We can officially talk about what you're soon going to see in the next episode with all the windows that go in, but the steel beam is still standing. Our lead carpenter, Paul, is walking down the stairs. He's the one that's been in charge of all of this, and I got to tell you, this looks awesome. This is what we live for, is just going through each phase right here.
All teamwork.
It's all teamwork, but mostly Paul's work. So we're wide open. I am standing right now in what is soon to be the kitchen. If you guys remember from the last episode, this was the dining room, so we swapped the kitchen and the dining room. Really getting ready to go ahead and take advantage of all that natural light that's going to come in this way. You do get to start to see where some of the new window openings are going. This is above the kitchen sink, and as you can see right here, our plumbers are on site running all new drainage and supply lines and just getting all of our rough-ins done so we can get ready for kind of the next phase of the project, which would be insulation and then drywall. I do want to take you guys upstairs to go ahead and see what that bonus room looks like now that we've framed that new addition. So come on up. Soon to be new window coming up here. This will let in a ton of light. The last time that I walked through this space, I talked about basically letting all this natural light in here, increasing the width of this hallway. And there was a massive pinch point right here at the end of it that we've just totally increased the size of. So now, you don't feel claustrophobic. You don't feel like you're going to, the end of a tunnel. It's open, it's light, it's bright, it's airy. Now you really get to start to see, what these rooms are going to look like. How these partitions are really going to affect this space. And this is the fun. So if you come in here, we totally changed the direction of this doorway. And I mean, look at all this natural light. The cupola that you can look straight up in. And that's going to let light in on all four sides. And the concept of this room was to be kind of a swing space for guests that come in. So we're going to do, 2 queen-size beds, one to the left and right of me. We have 2 bunk beds that are going right behind you. And I mean, the whole focus of this room was to let as much natural light in as possible and take advantage of this view right here. I mean, this is going to be incredible. 280 feet of beach frontage on this property, and we're going to try to take advantage of every bit of it. We can't have electrical work happen until this is completely dried in, but windows are scheduled to go in early next week. Once those windows are in, we're going to have full electrical rough-in. Plumbers are going to be done on Monday. That'll check off, the heating system, the AC system, electrical, and basically gets us ready for, for the insulation phase. Let's go down to the basement, because I didn't take you guys down to the basement the first time, but that's how this whole project started, was a basement remodel. So this space I'm standing in right now, we completely reconfigured the way that these stairs worked. So originally, we had a stairway that went to the second floor right here, went straight up to a landing, and then it turned back on itself, and it went to that narrow hallway that we went ahead and changed. So now we let all of this 2-story light come in, just makes it feel light, bright, open, airy. And again, this was the starting point of this whole project, was changing this stairwell, and it's led to many other things. But let's go down the new set of basement steps. And this is going to be their game room, auxiliary family room, and just really trying to take advantage of as much space down here as possible. The HVAC guys are getting ready to go ahead and finish all their duct work. They're getting everything prepped down here. Watch your step. And these guys have been absolutely fantastic. They're the company, Triumph Heating and Cooling, done an awesome job for us. So they're putting in a new Lennox system that's going to do heating and cooling for the entire house. Not only are they doing heating and cooling, but they are also doing our plumbing for us on this one. So thank you to Devin and his crew for doing that. They're doing a fantastic job. But down here, in the midst of all this bubble wrap and duct work, family room, we're going to have a shiplap half wall. This is going to, kind of define the living space versus the gaming space. Fun fact about these clients, so they own, I think, just around 15 full-size arcade machines. So, if you think anybody in New Hampshire right now that has been to Fun Spot, this is like, we're calling this Fun Spot South right now, and this whole room was designed around specific arcade machines. One of the fun things that we did here was they had an existing bulkhead door that was leaky, drafty. It was one of those doors that you just pulled up, and I mean, it was used for mechanical access. What we did is we took that completely off and we built this, what I'm calling a doghouse, but we basically wanted a full finished access from the outside into this space. So we're gonna be drywalling this, we're gonna be adding lights, windows, doors, and it's gonna look fully finished. The whole goal of this was to walk down here and not feel like you're in a basement, and I truly feel like with this design we are achieving that. Well, let's come back around this way. We can go circle back and see how Craig's doing. And a lot of the time we show you guys all the fun, like interesting, you know, the wow factor projects, but if you circle around here, with everything that gets built up, there's giant holes that have to go in the ground. This giant hole specifically was relocating the electrical meter and the main electrical run into the house. The reason we had to do that was for this awesome farmer's porch that Craig behind me is framing. Watch your step as we walk around here. I think Craig started this porch, you know, about 3 hours ago, so he's moving. Yeah, he's moving fast today. And now you're gonna see the most untouched part of the house. You know, where we look right here, this front porch is not getting touched as part of this episode. In the future though, we are doing an 18 by 24 master bedroom addition off of this side, redoing this porch, and actually this porch is slated to go ahead and come out another 16 feet and, you know, become a kind of an open air deck situation that is going to take advantage of the lake. I thank you guys for following us. Stay tuned to the next episode, and we just appreciate you guys following us. I'm Nick from Remodeling Deconstructed.
And I'm Nick from Remodeling Deconstructed as well.
Have an awesome time. Thanks for watching.